Chapter 599, The Dangerous Robot Mad Scientist. It starts in the estate. We were watching TV, playing card games and reading books. Dana was with us. Suddenly I felt an extremely cold chill. Me, BRR. Geez. Something is cold. Dana, shivering. Man, I am so cold. Lincoln, the thermostat is set at 77 degrees. Me, Let me see here. I turned on my infrared vision and looked at our temperatures. But I saw Dana and her temperature was minus 328 degrees Fahrenheit. She was all black. Me, what the? This can't be right. Dana's temperature is minus 328 degrees Fahrenheit. Dana, how can I be SSSS so CCC cold? Lori, boy I don't know. Suddenly she was in a vortex of snow and ice, and when the vortex faded she was forever changed. She had white hair, aqua blue earrings, sleeveless aqua blue bodysuit with a white fur belt, white fur boots and blue fur gloves. Dana, wow. What happened to me? Luna, dude, you now have Ice's powers. Ice. Norwegian accent. That's right, Dana. You now have my powers somehow. Scratch. We saw Lori and Lenny get Volcana and Poison Ivy's powers, and that was amazing. Grounder. It sure was. Coconuts. Yet. You guys have gotten a lot of powers over the years. Me. We sure have. Ice. I would be more than happy to teach you how to use your powers, Dana. Dana. Thanks, Tora. Suddenly the alarm went off and the computer popped up. And on a holographic screen was the evil mad scientist Dr. Albert Wiley, the #1 enemy of Mega Man. Me, Dr. Albert Wiley. Dr. Wiley, German accent. That's right, JD, and your reputation precedes you. Me, nice to know we made an impression. Dr. Wiley, yes. I called you to tell you. I have sent my minions all over ZE Universe and all over ZE Earth, and I have officially declared a huge bounty on your head. The largest bounty ever known in the history of humanity. $100,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000. Me, that's an impressive bounty. Dr. Wiley, it is, isn't it? Me, I got a news flash for you, Dr. Wiley. I heard a lot about your crimes all over the world, and you will pay for every single one of them. When we find you, we're gonna kill you. Dr. Wiley, come and get me, you ignorant Kartoffelgesichter. The transmission turned off. Lola, what did he call us? Me, that was German for potato faces. If it's a battle Dr. Wiley wants, it's a battle he will get. And I know just the persons to help us all. Dr. Light and Mega Man. We set out for Mega City in Poland. We arrived in Mega City in Poland. It was an ultra-advanced mega metropolis, and it had loads of high-tech features and loads of neat buildings. It was a perfect city where humans and robots live side by side. Me? Wow. So this is Mega City. Lori, this is literally the most amazing city we have ever seen. Lisa, it is indeed a magnificent marvel of scientific and mechanical engineering. Mario, I know where a Dr. Light's lab is located. Me, okay. Mario lead us to Dr. Light's lab, and it was an amazing lab. Me, awesome laboratory. Dr. Light, the famous Team Loud Phoenix Storm. Me, Dr. Thomas Light. It's an honor to meet you. Dr. Light, same to you, JD. Me, Dr. Wiley has called us out and put a huge bounty of $100 sextillion on my head. Dr. Light, that is an impressive bounty, but he must be stopped at all costs. Me, and we're gonna kill him and put an end to his plans once and for all. Mega Man, maybe I can help you. We saw Mega Man. Me, Mega Man. It's such an honor to meet you. Mega Man, you too, JD. Hey, Mario. It's been a while since the last Smash Brothers tournament. Mario, of course it has. I see you're still in shape. Mega Man, have to keep the body oiled up. Me, I take it you heard that Dr. Wily is at it again? Mega Man, sure have. He just will never learn. Me, usually he never does. This time we're going to kill him. Mega Man, I can't kill him because I'm not programmed to harm people. Me, I know Mega Man. You won't do it but we will. Mega Man, good idea. Maria, I wonder why Wily just scattered his minions across the universe. William, maybe because he doesn't want the city damaged for when he conquers it. Me, so he ripped off our strategy. Dr. Light, also JD, there is a number of robots I made that are under Dr. Wily's control. Can you find them, knock them out and get them back? Me, we would be more than happy to, Dr. Light. Dr. Light, thank you. Here is the list of robots. He handed me a list of robots that he made. Me, interesting. Dr. Light, and here is a list of robots that were made by Dr. Wily, and these are the locations of where they are at. I managed to intercept where Dr. Wily is gonna send them to. He handed me another list. Me, thanks Dr. Light. Alright. Team Loud Phoenix Storm, Mega Man, roll, let's get him. We set out to take down Dr. Wily's forces. Cut Man. We were in the Bethlehem Steel Factory. Lana, what is this place? Me, this is the Bethlehem Steel Factory in Pennsylvania. It was shut down in 2003. Haven't used it since then. Lori, this place sure looks old. Lisa, it was built back in the 1850s and it ceased production back in 2003. Lucy, it looks like the kind of place for ghosts. Maggie, it sure does, Lucy. Cut Man, that will be the least of your worries when I get your bounty. We saw Cut Man the scissor robot. Me, Cut Man. Cut Man, that's right JD, and I'm going to snip you down to size. Mega Man, sorry Cut Man, but we're going to snip you first. Lisa, let me and Starfire get him. Me, go for it. Lisa, it's time for you, my robotic friend, to take a permanent vacation to a junkyard. Starfire, oh yes. Lisa used her technokinetic powers to build a super fire sword, and Starfire formed a star sword of pure energy. They went at Cut Man and he tried to cut them, but they dodged it and he backed away and fired his scissor head at them. I grabbed the scissor head and it cut my hand. Me, grunts in pain. Ow. Wow. Dr. Wily built you really well. These are extremely sharp. My acid blood melted part of the scissors. Me, don't you know that you should never run around with scissors? That is dangerous as hell and you can get killed that way. Lisa, affirmative. Lisa slashed off both of Cut Man's arms. Lisa, combo time Starfire. Starfire, oh glorious. Lisa and Starfire crossed their swords. Lisa and Starfire, Stellar Star Sword slash. They both slashed Cut Man and he exploded all over the place into a million pieces. Me, yet. My wound healed and me and Nico got a rather surprising shock. A fingerless gauntlet appeared on our right hands and it had Cut Man's scissor blades in it. Me, wow. Look at this. Lisa, It appears that when me and Starfire slashed apart Cut Man, his weapons and abilities were made into a special gauntlet for the both of you. Nico, that is so awesome. Me, nice. I would call this a Swiss Army gauntlet. Nico, me too. Guts Man. We were now in Crystal Cave in Ohio. Nicole, this cave is beautiful. Me, it's Crystal Cave in Ohio. It's home to one of the largest Celestine mines on the planet. But most of the Celestine was used in the manufacture of fireworks. Tara, I remember reading about that. Guts Man, how you would like to get smashed, freaks. We saw Guts Man. Mega Man, Guts Man. I see you are doing well for using those muscles. Guts Man, not as much as you'll be when I get the bounty. Me, we shall see. Lynn, Me and Terra got this creep JD. Me. Show no mercy you two. Terra. With pleasure. Lin fired a blast of lava at him and melted his arms off. Terra threw numerous rocks and smashed his chest apart. Terra. Time for a combo. Lin. You got it Terra. Terra and Lin fired blasts of rocks. Terra and Lin. Mega Rock Slam Assault. The rocks turned into a massive hammer and smashed apart Gutsman into 1,000 pieces. Then me and Nico got a massive strength increase. Me. Wow. Nico. I feel stronger than ever before. Me. Gutsman mostly relied on his incredible strength and he can lift up a huge building with ease. Nicole. I remember that dad. Me. In other words. He was all brawn and no brains. We laughed at that. Bum man. We were in war zone of Iraq and we were seeing the battles with soldiers from America facing the forces of Al-Qaeda. Gunfire and explosions were ringing out. Lana. Man, what is going on here? Me. This is the war on terror in Iraq. We've been at war with Al-Qaeda ever since September 11th, 2001 and it was an awful war ever since then. Lori. This was literally a nightmare. Me. It's been like that for 18 years. Bum man. And it's gonna last much longer. We saw Bum man. Me. Bum man. Mega man. Your explosive attitude knows no bounds. Bum man. Now you will be blown to pieces and the bounty will be mine. Me and Lucy got this creep. Lucy. You got it second brother. I go Super Angel and I fired a blast of lightning at him. Lucy did the same and we electrocuted him and he was short-circuiting. Me. Let's finish him with our combo Lucy. Lucy. You got it. Me and Lucy fired blasts of lightning. Me and Lucy. Lightning storm of fear. The blasts combined and hit Bomb Man and then all his bombs inside him exploded and they blew him apart into 1,000 pieces. Crabong. Me. That's it for him. Lucy. Yep. He deserved it. Mine and Nico's gauntlets got an upgrade. It was Bomb Man's Hyper Bomb Launcher. Acid Man. We were over in the famous and unusual Lake Kindi in Kazakhstan. This lake was extremely strange as it had trees growing on the bottom of the lake and it had a magnificent scenery. Lake Kindi is located in the south of Kazakhstan, within Kalsai Lakes National Park. It is located 2,000 meters above sea level, and 129 kilometers east and southeast of the Almaty city in Kazakhstan. The lake was formed as the result of a major limestone landslide forming a natural dam. It blocked the gorge and was filled by mountain river water. This was triggered by the 1911 Kuban earthquake. The track to Lake Kindi has numerous scenic views to the Sadi Gorge, the Chilik Valley, and the Kindi Gorge. Lake Kindi is about 400 meters long, reaching depths of nearly 30 meters at its deepest point. Altered by limestone deposits, the water maintains a bluish-green color. The lake is well known for its scenery, particularly its trunks of submerged Passia shringiana trees that rise above the surface of the lake. The area is often referred to as a sunken forest. The cold water helps preserve the tree trunks, which are overgrown with algae and various other water plants. In recent years, Lake Kindi has become a popular international tourist destination. It is considered a natural landmark of Kazakhstan. The lake is also known for ice diving and trout fishing in the winter season. Lori, this lake is literally beautiful. Me, this is Lake Kindi in Kazakhstan. It's one of the most beautiful lakes in the world. Lainey, those are trees growing in the lake. Me, yep. They were there because of the 1911 Kuban earthquake and the lake was created because of it. Lana, it sure is amazing here. Jessie K, I heard that it's perfect for trout fishing and ice diving. Acid Man, that is not the only thing that is here. We saw Acid Man. Me, Acid Man. Acid Man, that's right Knudsen and your bounty is mine. Lana, not while we're present. Let's get him May. May, right. Lana and May went at him and he fired globs of acid at them. But they dodged them and Lana fired a blast of ice lightning and froze his arm and May fired a blast of ice fire and froze his legs. They shattered into a million pieces. Lana, let's get him without combo. May, right. Lana fired ice lightning and May fired ice fire. Lana and May, Ice Drum Dragon Calamity. The blasts combined and turned into a powerful dragon of pure ice fire and it hit Acid Man and completely froze him in ice and then he shattered into a million pieces. Me, that takes care of him. We got another upgrade, Acid Barrier. This also enables us to fire globs of acid. Airman. We were flying in the clouds of Uranus and it stretched on for thousands of miles. Mega Man and Roll were on the dog robot rush in hoverboard mode. Me, wow. The clouds of Uranus. Mega Man, the clouds of Uranus are an amazing sight. Roll, they sure go on forever mega. Me, well at 31,763 miles in diameter, Uranus is the third largest planet in the solar system. Luan, it sure is a gas. Laughs, get it? Most of us laughed while the rest of us sighed. Me, laughs. That was a good one Luan. Irma, that was funny. Mega Man, Luan's jokes are funny. Me, they sure are Mega Man. Airman, I think they are not funny. We saw Airman. Me, Airman. It's strange seeing you here 1,783,956,692.913 miles away from the Sunday. Airman, never was really good at calculus. Lori, let us handle this. Come on kids. Roxanne, you got it mommy. Red Tornado, need a hand Lori? Red Tornado arrived. Lori, Red Tornado. We literally need all the help we can get. Lydia, yeah this mad scientist. Red Tornado, I know. Dr. Wiley put a bounty on J.D's head and we can't let him get away with this. Lori, is he working with the Legion of Doom? Red Tornado, no. There's no evidence to show that he is. We have the question looking into it but so far nothing has come up. Lori, let's hope he's not. Lydia, let's get this sack of rotten nuts and bolts. Lori and her children fired a blast of wind and blew him around. Airman fired blasts of wind and Roxanne and Ramon deflected them back at him and they hit him and spun him around. Lori, combo time. Let's do it guys. Lori's kids, yet. Red Tornado, you got it. Lori, her children, and Red Tornado fired enormous blasts of wind. Lori, her children, and Red Tornado. Hyper Tornado Spinner. The blasts combined and spun Airman around in a massive tornado. The tornado spun Airman around so fast that it was unbelievable and then he exploded. Think of how that man was blown to pieces in that vortex on the movie Mission to Mars from 2000. Kaboom. Me? Yes. Lori, that robot is literally scrap metal. Roxanne, woohoo. That was awesome. Lydia, it literally was. Red Tornado, great job guys. Me, I'll say. Joey, British accent, yes. Good show. Lainey, I'll say. But Joey, I don't know why you wanted to come. It's really dangerous. Joey, I know Lainey, but I want to do my best to help you out. Lainey, that's understandable. Me and Nico got Airman's weapons, the air shooter. Aquaman. We were over at Lake Baikal in Russia. This was the deepest freshwater lake in the world. This lake makes up 22 to 23% of the world's fresh surface water and is 5,387 feet deep. It has more fresh water than the entirety of the Great Lakes of North America combined. The lake is also the oldest lake in the world at 25 to 30 million years old and is the 7th largest lake in the world. We were swimming in the lake and it was cold, but we can survive anywhere regardless of temperature. We were 2,000 feet down under the water of the lake and there was a lot of fish and more. Me, oh wow. This lake is beautiful. Very, it sure is. Lily, I never knew that lakes like this could be so beautiful. Lincoln, me neither. Earth, it's so breathtaking under here. Rachel, it sure is. Mega Man, the water in this lake is so clear. You can see practically forever on this lake. Me, that's because Lake Baikal has the clearest water in the world. Aqua, it sure is breathtaking. Aquaman, but it will soon become your tombs. We saw Aquaman. Me, Aquaman. Aquaman, that's right. And now you will go to a watery grave. Lily, I don't think so, you water freak. Let's get him very. You got it, Lily. Aquaman, let me help out too. Aquaman arrived. Lily, Aquaman. Thank you for coming. Aquaman, you're welcome, Lily. Let's get this monster. You know it, Arthur. They went at him and Aquaman fired ball blasts of water at them and Lily fired her own blasts and they collided and exploded. On the surface a huge splash was seen. Crash splash. Very spun him around in a whirlpool and Aquaman called a vortex of fish. Lily, I got this one. Dog paddle away. Lily dog paddled really fast around Aquaman and he was spinning fast at a huge whirlpool. Lincoln, it's the raging whirlpool. Aquaman was spinning really fast and then his tank shattered into 1,000 pieces and he was powerless. Lily, time to finish him with our combo. You got it. Aquaman, way ahead of you, Lily. Lily and Very fired a blast of water and Aquaman fired an energy blast from his trident. Lily, Very, and Aquaman, Wrath of Atlantis. The blasts combined and turned into a massive dragon of pure water and it chomped Aquaman and he exploded. Me? Yes. Lily, that takes care of him. If you ask me, Arthur, he was making a total mockery of your superhero profession. Aquaman, you got that right, Lily. That rotten sea flounder. You said it. Me and Nico received Aquaman's water weapons. Astro Man. We were walking on the surface of one of the largest known stars in the galaxy, VY Canis Majoris. This star is 613 million miles in diameter and is 4,832 light-years away from Earth. It is what's called a hypergiant star and is scheduled to go hypernova at any time in the future. Our powers and magic were protecting us completely from the star's radiation and intense heat. We saw huge arching solar flares and powerful levels of energy all over the star. It was so incredible. Me? Wow. I never knew that the star VY Canis Majoris was so huge. Linka, how many Earths can fit inside a star this massive? Nicole, it says 2.759 quadrillion Earths can fit inside this star, Linka. Everyone, wow. Mega Man, that is a tremendous number of Earths. Roll, it sure is. Astro Man, it's gonna be your tomb. We saw Astro Man. Me, Astro Man. Astro Man, where? Mega Man, you are Astro Man. Astro Man, oh yeah, right. Now you will die. Me, is he always like this? Mega Man, he is usually a coward when it comes to this. Nicole, well, he's still a bad guy. Let's get him done. Done. You got it, Nicole. Nicole and Dunn went out to face him. Nicole, you will never be welcome in our universe. And I'm surprised Dr. Wily sent you this far away from Earth. Astro Man, I know. Dunn, let's get him. Dunn fired a blast of cosmic energy and it blew apart some of his planet body. Nicole fired a dragon made of star energy and it hit him and exploded and blew a huge hole into his chest. Nicole, let's finish him with our combo. Dunn, you got it, Nicole. Nicole and Dunn fired blasts of cosmic energy. Nicole and Dunn, 7 dragons of the stars. The blasts combined and turned into 7 energy dragons of each class of the stars. They are as follows. O, blue. B, light blue. A, white. F, yellow white. G, yellow. K, orange. Red. The dragons went at Astro Man and bit him and he was vaporized in an instant. Me, that was genius. Nico, it sure was. We received Astro Man's hologram projector. Blade Man. We were on the planet Nebu. It was just as beautiful as I remember it. Me, planet Nebu. Lincoln, wow. Lainey, it's so beautiful. Naruto, it sure is. If our planets weren't so far apart, I would call this planet a beautiful vacation spot. Me, I would call it the same thing, bro. Vince, me too, partner. This place is beautiful. Mega Man, this planet sure is beautiful. Roll, no kidding, Mega. Rush, yet. Me, I was here a while back and I defeated Darth Maul and took his lightsaber as a trophy. I remember seeing that and you defeated him with ease. Me, that's because back then I picked up a lot of stuff on the fly. Lainey, I remember seeing that. Lincoln, same here. You were awesome, JD. Me, I know. Not to brag, but that was one of my most daring adventures. Blade Man, and it will be your last. We saw Blade Man. Me, Blade Man. Blade Man, that's right, and I'm going to slash you all apart. Anastasia, let me face him first. I want to test my swordsmanship on him. Lori, go get him, Anastasia. Anastasia, with pleasure. Anastasia walked up to him and unsheathed her sword. It was a Celtic Royal Knight sword with a blue blade and it had a dragon hilt and the symbol of the Knights of the Round Table on the end of the hilt. Blade Man, so you will dance with me, little girl? Anastasia, I will do more than dance with you. They clashed and it was a powerful clash. They were really clashing their swords all over the place and sparks were flying everywhere and setting much of the grasslands of Nebu on fire. Blade Man jumped back and threw 3 swords at her and she deflected them back and they slashed off both his arms. Craven, Russian accent, my turn. Anastasia, have at him, Comrade Sergey. Craven, with pleasure. Craven went at Blade Man and punched him all over the place with the fury of all the powers and abilities of the animal kingdom. He was badly broken apart and shredded. Anastasia, time to finish him for good. Combo time. Anastasia and Craven went at Blade Man. Anastasia and Craven, Russia-Soviet smash. Anastasia had a hammer and Craven had a sickle and they combined it and slammed it into Blade Man and he exploded into 1,000,000 pieces. Nico, alright. Lori, way to go, sis. Anastasia gave the victory finger pose. Me and Nico got Blade Man's weapons and upgrades. Blast Man. We were on the magnificent city planet Coruscant. The whole planet was once called the capital of the Jedi Republic and it was a breathtaking and magnificent marvel. Me, wow. The planet Coruscant. Lori, this is literally the biggest city I have ever seen. Lisa scanned the planet on a holographic orb on her device and it showed that the city completely covers the whole planet. Lisa, my scans show that the planet has a massive planet-wide city that spans over the entire planet with a population of many people from different planets all over the galaxy. Lincoln, this is so cool. Me, I think we are the first ever humans to ever set foot on the planet Coruscant and this is absolutely amazing. Lainey, I've read all the Star Wars books and they do have characters that are like humans. Me, that's true. Lana, how many people live here on the planet Coruscant? Me, it said 1 trillion people. Everyone, wow. Nico, that is a tremendous number of people. Vince, that's 130 times more than Earth. Rita, no kidding Vince, but that is a lot of people. Lisa, that is scientifically accurate. With 7.8 billion plus people on Earth as of 2019, Coruscant is already the most populated planet in our galaxy that we know. Me, that is incredible. And we're 7,200 light years away from Earth. Blast Man, your time will be a blast. A massive explosion blew apart a building and we saw out of the flames came Blast Man. Me, Blast Man. Blast Man, at your disservice. Mega Man, are you completely insane? There's numerous people here and they could all be hurt. Blast Man, I don't care. That bounty is as good as mine. Lisa, you need to be dismantled. Let's get him, Mother. Rita, with pleasure, Lisa. Let me help you out too. We saw Starman. Me, Prince Gavin aka Starman. It's an honor to meet you. Starman, same to you, JD. The Justice League heard that Dr. Wily put a bounty on your head and the Guardians of the Universe told us where you all were heading to fight all his robots. Me, we appreciate all the help, Prince Gavin. Thank you. Starman, you are welcome. Starman went to help Lisa and Rita. Lisa, let's blast apart this technological waste of space. Rita, with pleasure. Rita stretched her arms and wrapped around Blast Man and channeled lightning and electrocuted him. Lisa fired a blast of gears and saw blades and shredded him apart. Starman fired energy bolts and melted some of his parts. Lisa, combination attack, street name, combo time, Mother. Rita, you got it, sweetie. Starman, let's do it. Lisa formed an energy saw blade launcher and fired it. Rita fired a blast of lightning and Starman fired a blast of energy. Lisa, Starman, and Rita, cosmic energy shredder. The blasts merged with the saw blade and shredded Blast Man apart and he exploded into a million pieces. Crabwong. Me, yet. We cheered wildly for them. Lincoln, Mom, that was so awesome. Rita, thank you, sweetie. Lynn Sr., oh honey, that was so amazing. Rita, thanks dear. Me, Lisa, you were awesome. Lisa, thank you, second elder brother. Starman, you all have learned a lot. Me, we sure have. We received Blast Man's weapons in our gauntlets. Blizzard Man. We were on the frozen planet of Hoth. It was an icy planet located 2,000 light years away from Earth and it was a frozen wasteland of epic proportions. Me, man, so this is Hoth. Dana, it's so amazing. Lana, it sure is an amazing planet. Killer Frost, I can't feel the cold here but this planet is amazing. Dana, I can't feel the cold here either. Lana, me neither. Luna, I can't feel it either, dudes. Ice, same here. Me, that's because your ice powers made you completely impervious to extreme cold. Lori, I wish we had that power. Me, I know. Mega Man, this is an amazing planet. Lincoln, what is the temperature here on Hoth? I look on my device and the temperature was minus 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Me, minus 77 degrees? That is bone chilling. Kate L, this planet is like a huge version of Antarctica. Me, it's just as cold as Antarctica. Luna, no kidding, dudes. Blizzard Man, you're about to get even colder. We saw Blizzard Man. Me, Blizzard Man. Mega Man, he was originally created as a weather robot to monitor the weather in Antarctica. He's also in Rob Olympic champion gold medal skiing. Me, he sure has some talent. Lynn, if I faced him I would have some competition. Me, I'm sure you would, Lynn. Lana, let's put this robot on ice. Dana, you got it, Lana. Ice, let's get him. Lana fired a blast of ice lightning and Blizzard Man fired a stream of snow. But Lana's attack overtook him and froze his arms. Ice, combo time, guys. Dana, you got it, Tora. Lana, let's get him. Lana fired ice lightning and ice and Dana fired ice blasts. Lana, Dana, and ice. Sub-Zero Death Ray. The blasts combined and turned into a massive ice laser and it hit Blizzard Man and froze him solid and then he shattered into a million pieces. Me, yes. Mega Man, it's to the scrapyard with him. Me, you said it, Mega Man. Roll, he deserved it. Me, yep. Me and Nico received Blizzard Man's weapons and abilities. Block Man. We were now on the planet Okara, the home of the Orange Lanterns. It was a jungle planet loaded with all kinds of ancient ruins. Me. So this is the planet Okara. Lincoln. It sure looks like a strange planet. Me. Yet. And Larflaze lives here all by himself? How sad. Laney. It sure is. I can't believe he has to live here all by himself. It's not right. Lola. I know Laney. It's not right being alone. Lana. No way sis. Me. Being here all by yourself for eons with nothing but a bunch of jungle ruins and numerous plants for company is what I would call a fate worse than death. Lucy. I agree with you JD. We went into the temples and saw the symbol of the Orange Lanterns. Me. This temple is sure creepy. Block Man. You will be smashed. We saw Block Man. Me. Block Man. Block Man. That's right, and I'm gonna smash you like a ton of bricks. Lily. Not likely. Let's get him Aqua. Xian. Xian. You got it Lily. Aqua. Let's go. Me. He's one of the robots Dr. Light told us not to destroy guys. Lily. Okay. They stood and faced him. Lily fired a blast of water at Blockman and Aqua and Xian fired a blast of ice. He blocked them. Lily. Combo time. Aqua. Right. Xian. You got it. Lily fired a blast of water and Aqua and Xian fired ice. Lily, Aqua, and Xian. Icicle prison cage. The blasts entombed Blockman in ice. Lana. Me and Lisa will repair and reprogram him. Me. Go for it. They did so and removed Dr. Wily's evil chips and devices implanted in him and he was back to normal on Dr. Light's side. Blockman. What happened? Me. You were reprogrammed and you were working for Dr. Wily. Blockman. Infuriated. When I get my hands on Dr. Wily, I will smash him to pieces. Me. We all will Blockman. Dr. Wily will pay for everything he has done to Mega City and to the world and to all robots in general. Lisa. Affirmative. I may be a scientist but even I would never let myself be such a crazy and maniacal individual like Dr. Albert Wily. Me. True to that Lisa. Blockman. Thank you guys for freeing me from Wily. Me. You're welcome Blockman. Bondman. We were back on Earth in the Depeller Cheese Factory in Wisconsin. It was one of the biggest cheese factories in the state of Wisconsin. We saw loads of cheese being made and it was all enough to clog the arteries of everyone around the world with lots of cholesterol. Lainey. Wow. Look at all this cheese. Me. This is the Depeller Cheese Factory in Wisconsin. It's one of the largest cheese factories in Wisconsin and it makes a lot of cheese each day. Lana. This is a lot of cheese. Very. Enough to clog everyone's arteries. Lincoln. I love cheese but this is too much for me. Linka. Me too. Kyan. How heavy is a cheese wheel? Me. They can weigh as much as 100 pounds. Lisa. Actually they can weigh 88 pounds. Me. Wow. That's a lot of weight. Too bad they wouldn't make good dumbbell weights. Lynn was bench pressing a lot of cheese wheels. Me. Wow. Lynn is really strong. Lynn. I think they would make great weights. Me. That's true but the one thing you don't want is having a house smell like rotten cheese and that would smell worse than puke. Everyone. Ew. Lana. Cool. Bondman. That would not smell good huh? We saw Bondman. Me. Bondman. Mega Man. Be careful with him JD. He uses power glue for attacks. Roll. Don't get any of it on your skin. It hardens fast. Me. That would be worse than pulling super glue duct tape off and that would hurt. Bondman. That does hurt doesn't it? Let's see how you like it. Lisa. Let's get him guys. Sakura. Right behind you Lisa. Akiko. Count me in. Lisa formed an acid gun and fired it. Sakura. Cherry Blossom Clash. She punched the ground with devastating force and the ground upheaved and threw him off balance. Lisa, let's get him with our combo. Akiko, you got it Lisa. Sakura, right. Lisa fired an energy punch, and Sakura and Akiko fired chakra punches. Lisa, Sakura, and Akiko, energy knockout punch. The blasts combined and formed into a powerful fist and it hit Bondman and some of his glue squirted out and landed on my leg. Me? Whoa. I touched it and it was a strong glue. It was really sticky. Me? Well. This is a really strong glue. Lana, I'll have that off ya in a SEC big bro. Lana grabbed an end of the glue and then... Rib. I made a painful looking face and held in the tears and more. The glue tore some of my skin off. Me? Geez. That really hurt. Spy day, and I thought my webs were sticky. Bondman was knocked out. Sakura, don't worry. Bondman. You will be back to your normal self in no time. Lana and Lisa reprogrammed him. Bondman, what happened? Mega Man, Dr. Wily reprogrammed you and turned you into one of his minions. Bondman, that rotten madman. I'll glue him to the wall for this. But thank you for freeing me from his control guys. Me, no problem Bondman. We continued on. Bounce Man. We were on a magnificent jungle planet. It was the planet Eden. We were located 900 light years away from Earth and it was a beautiful planet. But this planet was no paradise. Lana, this planet is beautiful. Lincoln, it sure is. The grass and trees are beautiful. Me, they sure are and the view of the two moons is amazing. But from what I remember this place is no paradise. Lori, why is that JD? Me, these plants are extremely acidic. Watch. I touched some blades of grass and a nasty burn scar on my hand. Me, see? These plants are acidic. Lenny, you weren't kidding JD. Bounce Man, I'll bounce you up. We saw Bounce Man. Me, Bounce Man. Bounce Man, I bet you can't bounce like this. Penny M, let's get him Riley. Riley, you got it Penny. Penny threw bunches of leaves and so did Riley and he bounced into the air. Riley, combo time Penny. Penny M, you got it. Penny and Riley grew lots of vines. Penny M and Riley, vine and snare meant trap. The vines entrapped him and Lisa and Lana flew up to him and reprogrammed him. Bounce Man, what happened? Mega Man, Dr. Wily reprogrammed you and turned you into one of his minions. Bounce Man, I'll bounce him to death for this. But thank you all for saving me. Lana, it was no problem Bounce Man. Me, we have a long journey ahead of us. A montage begins of our fights with Dr. Wily's minions and robots. We fought Break Man in Moscow, Russia. Lisa, Lincoln, and Laney destroyed him with their combo called Exploding Tree Shrapnel and it turned him into a lightning rod and blew him to pieces. We faced Bright Man on a planet called Dark Planet. It was a planet that was covered in gas clouds and purple lightning struck all over the place. The planet was a dark and foreboding wasteland that looked like it was a planet from the darkness of hell in its entirety. We used our magic and made Bright Man do the song for the Empty Head Society, a club that Patrick goes to and causes mayhem once a month because of their stupidity. Luan, Eddie, and Lency destroyed Bright Man with a combo called Prismatic Laser Barrage and blew him to scrap. Grounder even said that Bright Man sounds exactly like him. We faced Bubble Man on the ocean planet Skyla and Girl Jordan and Alexis used a combo on him called Ice Fire Dragon Massacre and it froze him and blew him to pieces. We fought Burst Man on the volcano planet Mustafar, the planet I fought Anakin Skywalker on and saved him from the dark side of the Force. Lola and Vegeta obliterated him with a combo called Gallic Flame Gun. We fought Centaur Man on the swamp planet Dagobah, the planet Yoda exiled himself to after the end of the Clone Wars. Laney and Ben faced him and he turned into Gutrot. Gutrot is a stomachoan from the planet Gastros 8. They used a combo on him called Acid Stomach Gas Death. It dissolved him into dust. We faced Charge Man on the planet Macbeth in the Lilat system. We found him on the train and Lana and Fox destroyed him with a combo called Ice Fox Death Ray and it completely obliterated him in an instant. In the Arctic back on Earth we faced Chill Man and Dana and Aqua used a combo on him called Absolute Zero Freeze Slash and it slashed him and flash froze him instantly and reduced him to frozen dust. Over the clouds of Jupiter we faced Cloud Man and Lori and Lewin destroyed him with a combo called Exploding Storm Cloud and it blew up in his face and blew him to dust. In the abandoned amusement park in Gotham Royal York we faced Clown Man and Laney and Lewin used a combo called Clown Nightmare Plant and it scared him and destroyed him with a deluge of sulfuric acid. In the jungles of Cambodia we faced Commando Man and Laney and Ben as Wildvine used a combo on him called Tree Crushed Storm and trees crushed him and destroyed him. In the Serengeti of Tanzania we faced Crash Man, who had special time bombs that latch onto things and explode. Lucy and Fire used a combo on him called Dark Flame Dragon Incinerator and it reduced him to ash in a split second. We faced Crystal Man on Mount Merapi volcano on the island of Java in Indonesia. This volcano is the site of the 2010 eruptions of Mount Merapi. From October 26 through November 30, 2010 it resulted in the deaths of 353 people and major aircraft disruption all over the island of Java. Lewin and Lin used a combo on him called Volcano Light Pillar Death Ray and it destroyed him with pillars of light swirling with lava. In the popular Maldive Islands in the Indian Ocean, one of the most popular vacation spots on Earth we faced Dive Man and Luna and Girl Jordan destroyed him with a combo called Water Hydrate Tsunami and it reduced him to scrap. We faced Drill Man in the Gotham Royal York Caves and Tara, Cornelia, and Bobby destroyed him with a combo called Crystal Cave Skewer and it skewered him with crystals, stalactites and stalagmites and he exploded. The fight with Dust Man was in the Gotham Royal York Dump and Lisa and Lana destroyed him with a combo called Steelist Shredder Barrage and it shredded him to pieces. Elec Man. We were flying over the storm clouds of Saturn and it was a breathtaking and magnificent marvel. Lori, wow. The clouds of Saturn literally go on forever. Me. At 72,367 miles in diameter, it's the second largest planet in the solar system. Lincoln, this is so cool. Lainey looked down and she saw into the clouds. Lightning was illuminating the darkest parts of Saturn's clouds at an incredible level and it was putting on an incredible show. Lainey, wow. Look at all the lightning in the clouds. Linka, I can't believe how much lightning Saturn produces. It's unbelievable. Gabrielle, British accent, it sure is a breathtaking marvel. Mega Man, Saturn is an amazing planet. It sure takes your breath away. Roll, it sure does. Elec Man, ah. If it isn't Mega Moron. Mega Man, Elec Man. How've you been? Did you like that rubber tire move I used on you the last time? Elec Man, keep laughing, punk. Because you won't be for long. Not with the new upgrades Wily gave me. Elec Man just summoned electrical minions. Using Saturn's lightning he made them out of pure electricity. Elec Man, what do you think? Impressive, hey? Mega Man, miniature versions of you? The word I'm looking for is creepy. Elec Man, laugh it up, loser. Maria, I'll take on the minions. Lincoln, and me and Lisa will take Elec Man. Me, go get him guys. Maria just fired a blast of water at Elec Man's minions, causing them to blow up. Maria, and that's why you never make toast in a bathtub. Me, or you will get electrocuted. Elec Man, get ready to be fried. Lincoln fired a blast of lightning at Elec Man and he did the same and the blasts collided. Lincoln, we have to use our combo on him to knock him out. Lisa. Lisa, you got it elder brother. Lisa fired a storm ray and Lincoln intensified his lightning. Lincoln and Lisa, Saturn lightning knockout. The blast of lightning intensified at an incredible rate and knocked out Elec Man. Maria, to Lincoln, nice job, Lincoln. You and Lisa really showed Elec Man what's what. Rim shot. We laughed. Lewin, Laughs. Good one, Maria. Carol. That was a good one. Maria. Thanks. Lewin and JD taught me some funny puns and jokes. Eddie. Laughs. That was a good one though. Lana and Lisa reprogrammed Elec Man and he was free from Dr. Wily. Elec Man. When I get my hands on that madman he will be an electrocuted charcoal briquette by the time I'm done with him. Mega Man. You and me both, Elec Man. Me. I promise he will pay for everything he has done, Elec Man. Nico. And you are like a good version of Electro. We pressed on. Another montage began. We faced Fireman on Mount Etna in Sicily and Lola, Volcana, Tyranny, Firestar, and SirensCeol used a combo called Phoenix Knockout Wing and it knocked out Fireman and Lisa and Lana reprogrammed him and Fireman now wants to destroy Dr. Wily. We faced Flame Man on Stelvio Pass in Italy and it was home to one of the most dangerous roads in the world. Lola, Tyranny, and the Human Torch used a combo on him called Dragonfire Incinerator and it blew apart Flame Man and reduced him to ash. Flash Man. We were in London, England. It was a beautiful city as I remember it. Me. We're back in London, England. Luna. This is my favorite city, dudes. Me. We know Luna. You told us on our global trip. SirensCeol. That was a fun trip. Lincoln. Hey, look up there. Points to something. We saw on the tower bridge a figure coming out and we saw it coming towards us. Me. Let's go. We faced the figure. Me. Late night for a stroll, wouldn't you say? When the figure turned we saw that it was a woman wearing a red hat and a red trench coat. It was a woman I knew all too well. Me. Wait a second. Carmen Sandiego? Is that you? Carmen? JD. Knudsen. We went over and hugged. Me. It's been a long time, Carmen. Carmen. It sure has. What are you all doing here in London? Me. We're on a mission to stop the ruthless madman Dr. Albert Wily. He scattered robots all over the universe after putting a huge bounty on my head and we're gonna take down the robots, reprogram some of them and go after Dr. Wily so we can kill him. Carmen. That is a big task. I heard you destroyed the evil Narissa. Me. We sure did. Not to brag but that was one of the most action-packed battles we ever had. These are my friends and family on Team Loud Phoenix Storm. Carmen. It's an honor to meet you all. I'm Carmen Sandiego. Lori. It's literally a pleasure to meet you. Lainey. I learned so much in geography from your video game series Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? It was awesome. Lana. I'll say. Lola. We learned about all that through that game and it was awesome. Carmen. I'm glad you like my games. Lincoln. How did you meet Carmen? JD? Me. That is an adventure I will never forget. It was 12 years ago. Flashback. Me. Narrating. I was on a vacation with my family in the Canary Islands and we were having an awesome vacation. I was only 5 years old at the time but I remember it like it was yesterday. I saw some strange activity coming from another island 30 miles across the way and I decided to investigate. It was coming from a strange academy called VILE. I saw Carmen when she was a teenager. She was really skilled for someone her age. I met Carmen and she is a strong and skilled fighter and an amazing thief and stealthy woman. One with the shadows. When we found out what VILE stood for we were shocked. Flashback paused. Lincoln. What did VILE stand for? Me. It was a malevolent terrorist organization. It was an organization that was built for one purpose: world conquest. A very powerful evil crime that I do not tolerate under any circumstance. VILE stands for Villains International League of Evil. Lori. That is literally an evil organization to the core. Me. That is a total understatement. I told the President of the United States about what VILE was and he knew that they posed a major and cataclysmic threat to the entire planet in general. So he ordered for that entire island to be completely destroyed in an instant with no survivors. Flashback resumed. Me. Narrating. the president fired a 20-megaton nuclear missile at the island and we had 10 minutes to get Carmen's things and get off the island. After getting her things, we hijacked a speedboat and drove fast. We got out of there fast and saw the missile hit the island and a massive blinding flash of light as bright as 100 suns illuminated the area. We saw a huge mushroom cloud form where the island of Vile was and it was unbelievable. Flashback ends. Me and Carmen officially destroyed all of Vile and crippled them beyond all form of repair. To make sure that they never terrorize the planet again, the President of the United States and the leaders of the world warned the remnants of Vile that if they resumed their evil activities we have our missiles armed, locked, and loaded and that they are caught in the crosshairs and will be blasted to dust. We have orbital bombardment satellites all over the planet aiming lasers and missiles at their bases. Carmen, that's right, and JD is my hero. Me, thanks Carmen. Lincoln, that is an awesome adventure. Lainey, how did you warn them if they are hidden all over the world? Me, I gave the President of the United States and the leaders of the world a map of the locations of where Vile is located and the eyes of the world are on them. We managed to foil all their plans against the world. We used every method of attack on them and stopped them. Carmen, that's right. Lori, boy JD, you literally brought a major terrorist organization to its knees. Me, not to brag but yes. Flashman, that is an impressive feat. But it will be your last. We saw Flashman. Me, Flashman. Flashman, that's right JD, and your bounty is mine. Clyde, this is gonna be good. Sonic, Alien, let's get him. Alien, you got it Clyde. Sonic, it's time to put this slow MO in his place. Clyde fired his time ray and reduced his arms to dust. Alien, let's use our combo guys. Sonic, you got it Alien. Clyde, let's do it. Sonic rolled fast and Clyde and Alien fired time rays. Clyde, Alien, and Sonic, meteor of time. The time rays merged with Sonic and turned him into a deadly meteor. He slammed into Flashman and he exploded and Flashman was reduced to dust instantly. We cheered wildly. Me, that was awesome. Luan, looks like time is not on his side. Laughs, get it? We laughed at that. Me, laughs, that was a good one Luan. Carmen, laughs, that was funny. Me and Nico received Flashman's weapons and upgrades. Carmen decided to come with us and as a token of her joining us she gave us a huge diamond called the Eye of Vishnu. A diamond that was stolen from a museum in Calcutta 3 years ago. It was a priceless diamond. Another montage began. We faced Freeze Man on the Antipode Islands in the South Pacific and Ice, Dana, and Killer Frost destroyed him with a combo called Frozen Dragon Death and it froze him and he shattered into 1,000 pieces. We faced Frost Man in the town of Oikiadon in Russia, the coldest town in the world. The temperature can drop to -90 degrees Fahrenheit. We got some special help from Dr. Jormurant aka Icicle, who retired from the life of being a supervillain to join the Justice League. Celica, Lana, and Icicle used a combo called Frostbite Sword Slash and Celica slashed apart Frost Man and he exploded. Icicle looks at Frost Man, can't believe I used to be just like Frost Man. Green Lantern, honestly, you were actually one of the more calm and honorable villains before you changed and joined the Justice League. We faced Fuse Man and Three Gorges Dam in China, the most powerful hydroelectric power plant in the world. Me, Lincoln, Linka and Gabrielle used a combo called Lightning Dragon Death Clap and it overloaded him and he exploded. Garbage Man. We were back in the Gotham Royal York dump. Lori, I can't believe we are literally back here in the garbage dump. Me, I know Lori, but it's where we'll find the next robot. We walked around and saw Garbage Man and he was a huge robot. Me, wow. So that's Garbage Man. Nico, he's huge. Mega Man punched him in the face and knocked him down. Then became Toapic. Me, Amy Fuden from the planet Totemus. Toapic, that's right JD. Mega Man, well, if it isn't my old friend, Garbage Man. You know, every time we play together, I have to take an hour-long shower. Me, that is such a waste of water. Garbage Man gets up and the hero strikes the first blow. But Evil returns with a backhand. Backhands Toapic to the ground. Me, Billy, Lana help them out. Lana, right. Me, Billy, you are Tuxedo Man. I snapped my fingers and Billy was in a tuxedo. Billy, I'm Tuxedo Man. He was running around like a wild man and he was acting all crazy and laughing like a crazy person, and he jumped high into the air and slammed into a puddle of sludge and splattered Garbage Man with filth and mud. Splat. Me, that was funny. Nico, that sure was funny. Toapic opened the grate that covered his face and Garbage Man saw the most horrific face anyone can ever imagine. Toapic's face was so horrifying that we can't even show it. Mega Man, Garbage Man, what exactly did you see when Toapic showed you his face? Garbage Man, trust me. You don't want to know. Lana, combo time guys. Billy, yeah. It's combo time. Toapic. Let's get him. Lana, Billy, and Toapic did a huge cannonball and jumped into the air. Lana, Billy, and Toapic. Garbage splash deluge. Curse splat. They splashed into a huge pile of garbage and sludge and got him covered in garbage and filth. Double D, it can't be that bad. I'm sure it's not worse than what's inside my hat. Is it? Garbage Man, now that, I'd like to see. Me, oh boy. Guys, look away. A few minutes later, Garbage Man was vomiting after he saw what was under Double D's hat. Lana and Lisa took this as an opportunity to reprogram him. They did so. Mega Man, yep. I'm definitely going to take a shower after this. Garbage Man swore to make Dr. Wily pay for reprogramming him. Gemini Man. We were over in the Blood Prison in the Great Bear Lake in Canada, the 8th largest lake in the world and the 4th largest lake in North America. The Blood Prison is a maximum security prison that houses the 5 great nations' most dangerous criminals. People that have done the most unspeakably horrible crimes against their villages. The prison is like Alcatraz in San Francisco, California. Me, wow, so this is the Blood Prison. Lana and Lola were hugging each other in fear. Lana and Lola, I'm scared. Me, I know it's scary you too, but I won't let anything happen to you. Let me show you something. We go down a hall and in a huge chamber we saw a cell on a platform in the middle of a huge pool of molten lava. Me, that cell right there is the cell of an evil Suzuki. Lila, oh man. Lana, so not all the evil Sasukes are dead? Me, nope. We threw some of them in prison as well because the stupid council wouldn't allow them to die. Nicole, I know this evil Suzuki. After we became Team Cosmic Dragon and Attackus sent him to the hospital, I placed him into the malevolent insanity world and destroyed his mind completely. When we caught him trying to go rogue long after we killed Orochimaru, we got him sent to the Blood Prison for all eternity. Before he was taken here he swore to destroy the entire planet and kill everyone and destroy everything. But I proved my point by warning him that if he ever escapes that I would look for him, find him, and then kill him. Me, I saw that. That was well done, Nicole. Nicole, thanks Dad. We walked out of the cell chamber and then we saw Gemini Man. Me, Gemini Man. Gemini Man, that's right JD. I've heard a lot about you. Me, and I'll bet he sent you to get the bounty I have on my head. Gemini Man, that's right. Me, let's show you that I mean business. Naruto, Lincoln, let's show him the power of the shinobi. Naruto, you got it bro. Lincoln, let's get him. We snap our fingers and went into our shinobi attire. Gemini Man, let's dance. He made a holographic clone of himself. Me, two can play at that game. Me, Naruto and Lincoln, Shadow Clone Jutsu. We made 20 shadow clones each. Gemini Man, so you can multiply too. Mies, in unison, let's dance Gemini Man. We went at him and punched him all over the place and it was a brutal fight. Naruto, combo time Lincoln. Lincoln, you got it Naruto. Me, Naruto and Lincoln formed a raise Nan. Mine was water, Naruto's was wind and Lincoln's was lightning. Me, Naruto and Lincoln, storm style, thunderstorm raise Nan burst. They hit Gemini Man and blew him around like a ragdoll. He was down. Gemini Man, alright, do your worst. Gemini Man closes his eyes, expecting the end. Lincoln pulled back his fist, and used it to lightly tap Gemini Man on the shoulder. Lincoln, smirks as Gemini Man opens his eyes. You blinked. Gemini Man, wait. You're not gonna kill me? Nico, nope. We're gonna save you from Dr. Wily. Lana and Lisa reprogrammed him and Gemini Man was gonna make Dr. Wily suffer for his crimes. Gravity Man. We were flying above the clouds of one of the largest planets in the universe, the gas giant planet Diadem. It was located 57 light-years away from Earth and it was 23 million miles in diameter. It was 27 times larger than the Sun and it was easily one of the largest known planets in the galaxy. But because of its enormous size, its gravity was amazing. But we handled it well. Me, wow. Shannon, the planet Diadem is an amazing planet. It's hard to imagine that it is this huge. Nicole, gas giant planets can come in many sizes and some of them are many times larger than the Sun. Lincoln, I remember seeing that. It was incredible. Gravity Man, I can make it heavier for you. We saw Gravity Man. Me, Gravity Man. Mega Man, you're looking really well. Me, he won't be for long. Lenny, Lincoln, Tails, get him. Lincoln, with pleasure JD. Lenny, this is totes gonna be fun. Tails, I can't wait to have some fun. Live and learn by Crush 40 plays. Tails went super and he had a glowing yellow aura and he had 4 birds flying around him. Me, wow. Sonic, Tails can also go super like me. Me, that's awesome Sonic. His power is incredible. Nico, no kidding. Lola, this is gonna be so awesome. Maria Rockel, it sure is. Lincoln, let's get him. Lincoln fired a huge blast of lightning at him and blew his right arm off. Lenny wrapped him up in vines and swung him around and threw him into the air and Tails swooped in and punched him in the face and the 4 birds pecked him and fired lasers at him. Gravity Man, well done. I thought that battle went really, really well. I mean, I have a few notes. Lenny, notes? Gravity Man, but they can wait. You can take me to jail now. Lincoln, oh, no, no, no. I was thinking more like the morgue. You're dead. Gravity Man, getting scared. Whoa, 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 whoa. This isn't how you play the game. Normally, you heroes throw guys like me in prison. Lenny, not this time you monster. Lincoln, combo time guys. Lenny fired a massive gravity laser. Lincoln fired lightning and Tails fired lasers. Lenny, Lincoln, and Tails, gravity lightning destroyer. The blasts combined and turned into a blast of gravity lightning and blew Gravity Man into 1,000 pieces and sent him plummeting into the clouds of Diadem where he burned up on entry. Me, that's it for him. Me and Nico got Gravity Man's weapons and abilities. Another montage played. We faced Grenade Man in Sudan in Africa, one of the most war-torn countries in the world. Ever since 1881, Sudan has had huge wars. Lola, Supergirl, Sam SL, and Tyranny used a combo on him called Volcanic Dragon Bomb and it hit him and exploded and reduced him to ashes instantly. We faced Gyro Man in Carlstrom Field, an abandoned military airfield in Florida. It was shut down after World War II ended and it was left to sit there like a rotting wound. Lisa, Tails, and Elian used a combo on him called Time Rust Blast and it rusted Gyro Man, causing him to explode. Hard Man. We were on the planet Geonosis, 18,000 light-years away from Earth. It was home to the Battle of Geonosis during the Clone Wars and I helped Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Padme in Petronaki Arena and killed the Viceroy, Count Dooku and Jango Fett. Me. Geonosis at Petronaki Arena. Just as amazing as I remember it. Lori. It sure is. Nico. I love Star Wars and it was awesome how they fought in this arena. Me. Yet. And I managed to become a huge force to be reckoned with here after I killed the Viceroy with Force Lightning and I killed Count Dooku here as well. Lainey. JD made a name for himself all over the Star Wars universe. Luna. That's right dudes. They call him the Immortal Jedi. Me. Oh stop it guys, you will give me a swollen head. Hard Man. I'll burst that head of yours. We saw Hard Man. Me. Hard Man. Mega Man. You're looking good Hard Man. Hard Man. Not as much as you Mega Man. The bounty will be mine. Mega Man. Be careful guys. He has a body made of ceratanium. It's a powerful metal that is much more durable and stronger than titanium. Me. That must be some very strong stuff. Lisa. Indeed it is second elder brother. Lori. We can literally use that to make armor. Me. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it Lori. But you, Lenny, Nico and May will face him. Nico. You got it JD. May. Let's get him Nico. Mega Man. Hold on. He was also created by both Dr. Light and Dr. Wily. Me. Maybe we can split him into two versions. Brittany. Leave that to me dad. Chance an incantation. Extriki ya pestormenic mortis. Brittany fired a blast of dark lightning and split Hard Man into two versions. One for Dr. Light that's good and the other for Dr. Wily that's evil. The evil Hard Man had a skull symbol on his right arm. Hard Man. Good thank you for freeing me Brittany. Brittany. You're welcome Hard Man. Me. Now to take care of your evil twin. Nico. Hard Man. You have failed this universe. Fires El Diablo's fire at him. May fired a blast of ice fire at him and froze his arms off and they shattered. Lori and Lenny fired a blast of wind and leaves and they spun the evil Hard Man in a tornado. Nico. Let's finish him off girls. May. Right. Nico. Rainbow glistening shot. The 2-star Dragon Ball on his bracelet lit up and he fired a rainbow energy blast at the evil Hard Man. May fired ice fire. Lori fired a blast of wind and Lenny fired a huge gravity laser. Lenny, Lori, Nico, and May. Dragon Laser Destroyer. The blasts combined and turned into a powerful dragon of light and it hit evil Hard Man and completely obliterated him in an instant. Me. That was awesome. Brittany. It sure was. Guys, I have something to share with you. Not only do I know all about dark magic but here's my biggest secret. Brittany lifted up the back of her shirt and we gasped at what we saw. We saw that Brittany had 8 Dragon Balls embedded in her back. 7 of them were blue with black stars and there were cracks on the blue ones but the 8-star ball was normal and it was in the middle. Me. You have 8 Dragon Balls embedded in your back. Nico. So you have the powers and abilities of the Shadow Dragons as well Brittany? Brittany. That's right. It's a long story. Lainey. How did the Shadow Dragons come into being? Me. It's a very terrifying and complicated story. The Shadow Dragons are creatures created from overusing the Dragon Balls over the course of a certain amount of time. You see, when a wish is made on the Dragon Balls, they build up negative energy. This energy dissipates over time but for every wish made on the Dragon Balls it takes 100 years for that to happen. You see, the Dragon Balls were made to be only once every 100 years. This allows time for the negative energy to seep out harmlessly. But if the Dragon Balls are used too much they crack and the negative energy is released all at once in the form of this dragon. I used my powers to show everyone the dragon. Me. And he is pure evil. Lincoln. that is a deadly consequence. Lainey, how strong is this dragon? Me, they are powerful enough to not only destroy the planet, but also the entire universe. Everyone gasped. Lincoln, that is horrific power. Gaku, I had no idea. Me, none of us did. But no decision was made to warn us about what would happen. Lori, that is literally horrifying. Me, Master Gaku, how many times were the Dragon Balls used up until the fight with Cell? Gaku, let's see. Gaku did some counting. Gaku, we used the Dragon Balls 20 times. Me, 20 times? That's insane. It will take 2,000 years for the negative energy to dissipate. Lori, we better not use the Dragon Balls until that time is done. Me, okay, we're all in agreement. We can only use the Dragon Balls in times of desperate measures. Everyone, yet. Me and Nico got Evil Hardman's weapons and abilities. Another montage began. We faced Heat Man on the surface of the huge red supergiant star Betelgeuse in the constellation of Orion the Hunter 600 light-years away from Earth. Loa, Susie, Human Torch, and Fire used a combo on him called Solar Flare Phoenix Incinerator and it burned him into ashes in an instant. We faced Iceman in the Antarctica prison and Lana, Aqua, and Ben as Arctic-Wana used a combo on him called Whiteout Panther Massacre and it froze him and Lisa and Lana reprogrammed him and he was on our side now and he swore to destroy Dr. Wily. We faced Impact Man on the asteroid 114 Cassandra, a rare Class T asteroid located in the asteroid belt and it was an astonishing sight. Nicole, Megan, Dawn, and Star Butterfly used a combo called Comet Narwhal Skewer and it destroyed Impact Man in an instant. Junk Man. We were back in the dump. Lori, not the dump again. Me, I know Lori. Lainey, why did Dr. Wily send all his robots across the universe? Me, I think I know the reason why. He wants to tire us out so that we'll be easier to kill. Junk Man. You guessed it right, JD. We saw Junk Man. Mega Man. Junk Man. Nice to see that you are doing well. Junk Man. Yes, but this time it will the last time we see each other. Me. Not on our watch. Lana, Lisa, Nico, have at him. Nico, you got it. Lisa, affirmative. Lana, let's do it. Nico, Dragon Thunderclap. The 5-star Dragon Ball lit up and he fired a blast of lightning at Junk Man. Lana fired Ice Lightning and Lisa fired an energy laser and burned him. Lana, combo time guys. Lisa, affirmative. Nico, Junk Man, you have failed this universe. Spews red plasma at him. Lana and Lisa fired Ice Lightning and energy lasers. Lana, Lisa, and Nico, Rage Ice Firestorm. The blasts combined and turned into a shower of red icicles and they rained on him and destroyed him. Me, way to go guys. Nico, oh it was nothing. Lana, that was fun though. Lisa, affirmative. It was quite amusing. Me and Nico got Junk Man's abilities and weapons. Another montage began. We faced Nightman in the ruins of Ponary Fortress in Romania. This fortress was once the castle of the 15th century King Vlad III the Impaler of Wallachia and he was a ruthless king responsible for the deaths of 500,000 people. He was called the Impaler because he skewered his victims on pikes and was the inspiration for Bram Stoker's Dracula. Lincoln and Earth used a combo called Earth Storm Slaughter and it shredded apart Nightman with ease. We faced Magnet Man at the Fermi National Accelerator Laboratory near Chicago, Illinois. One of the most powerful particle accelerator microscopes in the world. Lisa was absolutely intrigued by the sheer volume of the microscope and the level of power that it contained. The particle accelerator is primarily used for the study of subatomic particles. Surprisingly, we found out from Shannon is that this is her favorite place in all of Illinois that really intrigues her the most because of how cool it is. Lewin and Shannon destroyed Magnet Man with a combo called Ultraviolet Beam Death and it knocked him out and Lana and Lisa reprogrammed him and now Magnet Man wants to destroy Dr. Wily. We faced Metal Man at the ArcelorMittal's Burns Harbor Steel Mill in Indiana. One of the largest steel mills in the country. Lisa and Natalie used a combo on him called Celtic Energy Sawblade and it shredded Metal Man and he exploded. Napalm Man. We were in the jungles of Vietnam. One of the most widely known war zones of late 20th century. From November 1st, 1955 to April 30th, 1975 Vietnam was put through a terrible war. The jungles of Vietnam. During the Vietnam War there were a lot of problems here. Lainey, the Vietnam War was a terrible event back then. Nico, no kidding. Naruto, what caused that war back then? We feared that communism was threatening to spread all over Southeast Asia. During the Cold War as we were helping assist in the Vietnam War, Russia and China armed and helped North Vietnam with weapons and armies to fight us. The war ended with the fall of Saigon, the capital of South Vietnam on April 30th, 1975. Lori, that is literally horrible. It was back over 40 years ago. And the Vietnam War is what led to the start of the Woodstock 1969 era. Luna, that was a groovy times dudes. It sure was. Napalm Man, you're about to burn. We saw Napalm Man. Napalm Man. Mega Man, this guy is dangerous JD. He blows and burns everything up. I believe it. Lola, Anna, Suzuki, have at him. Anna, you got it dad. Suzuki, haven't had some action in a while. Suzuki snapped his fingers and he was in his shinobi attire. Anna went Super Angel. Suzuki threw a kunao. Napalm Man dodges Sasuke's kunao. Now it's time for some witty back and forth banter. You can go first. Lola just let out an angry yell as she hurled fireballs at Napalm Man. Napalm Man, look, I'm not sure where to go with that. Lola, how about this? Lola fired a blast of fire and burned his arms off. Anna, combo time guys. Suzuki, right. Goes through hand signs. Anna, Naruto, do you mind? Naruto, go for it Anna. Anna formed a Rasen Shuriken. Suzuki fused the black flames of Amaterasu into and Lola fused her fire into it as well. The Rasen Shuriken was now a fast-spinning mass of black fire with orange fire on the edges and the heat coming off of it was unbelievable. Anna, here's your one-way ticket to oblivion. Inferno style, Nimbus Flare Rasen Shuriken. She threw the flaming Rasen Shuriken and it hit Napalm Man and completely incinerated him in a massive fiery explosion. Crab ho 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 ho. We cheered wildly. That was awesome. Naruto, it sure was. Me and Nico got Napalm Man's weapons and abilities. We faced Needle Man at the abandoned Willard Asylum for the chronic insane in Ovid, New York. Megan, Sakura, and Lainey used a combo called Stellar Needle Fist and it knocked him out. Lisa and Lana reprogrammed him and now he will destroy Dr. Wily. Nitro Man. We were driving our roadsters and we had them in fighter jet mode and we arrived in Daytona, Florida. Daytona, Florida. Home of the famous Daytona 500 race. Mega Man, I have a feeling that Nitro Man is here. Nitro Man, you got that right Mega Man. We landed and our jets went into roadster mode and we saw Nitro Man in motorcycle mode. Nitro Man. Nitro Man, that's right. Come and get me Roadhogs. He sped off. Let's burn some rubber. We went after him and we were going down the road at a blazing speed. We followed him into the Daytona 500 race course. Wow. We're in the Daytona 500 race course and the race is just beginning. Lincoln, this is so awesome. Lainey, this is gonna be so cool. It sure is. We were catching up to the other racers as we were chasing Nitro Man. Lana, this is so awesome. I hope Bobby Fletcher is here. She sure is Lana and we're catching up to her. We were speeding up and we were behind Bobby Fletcher's car. Lana, oh this is awesome. I drove up to the side of her car. Me, hey Bobby. Bobby saw me and she lifted up her helmet visor. Bobby, JD. Nutsin? Me, that's right. Bobby, this is a surprise. What brings you all here? Me, we're on a mission to stop the evil mad scientist Dr. Albert Wiley. That motorcycle is one of his creations, Nitro Man. Bobby, I see. I had a feeling this involved you guys. Let's get him. Me, you got it. I pressed a button. Me, shark missile fire and grapple. My car fired a shark-shaped missile and it bit onto Nitro Man's back bumper. Me, now to stop you. I slammed on the brakes and he went flying into the air with a huge yank. Me, fire roadster lasers. We fired our lasers from our cars and Bobby fired a blast and they hit him and he exploded. Krabohoiwayam. Me, yet. We continued the race and Lana and Bobby crossed the finish line at the same time. Lana had officially won her first ever NASCAR race with her hero Bobby Fletcher and we were so happy for her. It was an experience she will never forget ever. In Gotham Royal York, Skippy saw the whole thing on TV and he was so thrilled and happy for Lana. Another montage began. We faced Pharaoh Man in Cairo, Egypt, and Carol. Vince and Connor P used a combo called Egypt Dragon Force and it destroyed Pharaoh Man. In the Amazon rainforest of Brazil, Lainey, Riley, Sam M, and Shannon destroyed Plant Man with a combo called K-Pop Furious Mayhem and it obliterated Plant Man with a barrage of K-Pop tree seeds. We faced Pump Man on Wild Mutt's home planet, Vulpin. A garbage dump planet located 3,200 light-years away from Earth. Luna, Lana, Jesse K, and Samus used a combo called Plasma Ice Storm Flare and it froze and incinerated Pump Man instantly. In the Sahara Desert in Africa we faced the fastest robot Quick Man. Flash, Janine, Lincoln and Sonic used a combo on him called Speed Power Thunderstorm and it electrocuted Quick Man with incredible speed and power. We faced Ring Man in the Swiss Alps of Europe and Mindy decided to face him. She was demonstrating a wide variety of martial arts moves on him and using all kinds of skills on him. She threw his ring boomerangs back at him in the arm and it went back at him and hit his leg. She used Hadouken and blew him apart. Nico was so happy and proud of his little sister trouncing a robot. We faced Search Man in the Guatemalan jungle and because he has the ability to go invisible we had to use our infrared vision to find him and he was an easy one to find. Lenny, Ben as Predator and Shannon used a combo on him called Black Panther Massacre and it formed a massive Black Panther of energy and it slashed apart Search Man. In Carlsbad Caverns, New Mexico we faced Shade Man and Lucy, Shannon, Maggie, and Brittany used a combo on him called Bat of Death and it turned into a black bat that grabbed him and slashed him to pieces. We faced Shadow Man in Krubera Cave in Georgia. Lucy, Shannon, Maggie, and Haiku blew him to pieces with a powerful combo called Black Lightning Bat Hurricane. It destroyed him completely. For Sheepman we faced him in the Swiss Alps. They are widely known all over Europe for being great sheep herders. Lana, Lainey, Cornelia, and Riley used a combo on him called Snowflake Leaf Shuriken Barrage and it ripped Sheepman apart. Next we faced Skull Man at the Highway of Death in Kuwait. It is called that because of the number of abandoned cars and military vehicles that litter the road and they have been sitting there ever since the Gulf War. Lucy, Haiku, and Maggie used a combo on him called Skull Rain Lightning Storm and it rained skulls on him and pulverized him to scrap. In Athens, Greece we faced Slash Man and me as JD the Nocturnal, Wolverine, Beast Boy and Ben as Blitz Wolfer faced him. We used a combo on him called Night of the Comet Wolf and it slashed him into 1,000 pieces. In Calcutta, India we faced Snake Man and Lana, Lainey, and Ami used a combo on him called Ice Bramble Snake Constrict and Lisa and Lana reprogrammed him and Snake Man now hates Dr. Wily. We faced Solar Man on the surface of the sun, the very star that gives our planet life and nourishment. Lewin and Lincoln used a combo on him called X-Ray Laser Explosion Ball and it blew him apart completely and the sun vaporized him completely. For Sparkman we faced him in the clouds of Jupiter's Great Red Spot and me, Lincoln, Linka and Gabrielle knocked him out with our combo called Lightning Concussion Burst, and Lisa and Lana reprogrammed him. Now he hates Dr. Wily. We faced Spring Man at Alcatraz prison in San Francisco, California. Alcatraz has a lot of history behind it, and it is widely known as the most inescapable prison in the world. 14 escape attempts over the course of 26 years from 1936 to 1962. All failed. Janine, Hippity Hopper the baby kangaroo, Lynn, and Very used a combo on Spring Man called Kangaroo Punch and Pounce Crush, and it shredded and flattened him. We faced Star Man in the asteroid belt, and we were hopping from asteroid to get him. Nicole, Don, Megan, and Lincoln used a combo on him called Stellar Lightning Comet Destroyer, and it obliterated him instantly. Stone Man. We were on Socotra Island off the coast of Yemen, and it was home to some of the strangest plants and animals in the world. We saw dragon blood trees and many kinds of plants and animals. Me, Socotra Island. I saw this island on the internet, and it is absolutely amazing. Lincoln. These plants are all incredible. Lisa. They are indeed some of the most amazing specimens in the world, and they have unique qualities that would be interesting for study. Lainey. They sure are. Lana. It's got amazing plants and animals. Stone Man. You won't be thinking so when I smash you. We saw Stone Man. Me. Stone Man. Mega Man. You're looking good, and now you will be reduced to powder. Me. Tara, Cornelia, Lynn, Nico. Have at him. Nico. With pleasure. The 7-star Dragon Ball glowed on his bracelet, and a massive blast of purple energy exploded out of the ground from underneath him and blasted him into the air. Nico. Stone Man. You have failed this universe. Hits him using Doomsday's super strength. Crablom. Tara. Combo time. Cornelia. This is gonna be awesome. Lynn. Let's do it. Nico. Yet. Lynn, Tara, and Cornelia fired a blast of rocks and earth, and Nico fired a blast of energy. Tara, Cornelia, Lynn, and Nico. Earth Storm Boulder detonation. The earth combined with the energy, and it slammed into Stone Man and lifted him into the air and exploded. Crab ho 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 ho. Me? Yes. Nico. That did it. Tara. That was so much fun. Cornelia. It sure was. Me and Nico got Stone Man's weapons and abilities. Strike Man. We were at Coors Field in Denver, Colorado. Lori. So this is the baseball stadium of Denver, Colorado? Me. It sure is, Lori. This is the stadium of the Colorado Rockies baseball team, and it's an awesome stadium. Me and my mom and dad loved coming here for the baseball games. Lynn. Cool. Strike Man. Well, you're about to play ball now. We saw Strike Man. He was a baseball robot. Me. Strike Man. Mega Man. He is an amazing pitcher for baseball, and he has a powerful arm. Lynn. I want to see if that's true. Let me have some shots at him. Me. Go get him, Lynn. Lynn was on the player's mound, and Strike Man was on the pitcher's mound. Lynn. Batter up. Strike Man threw a baseball at a blazing speed. The ball was flying so fast that it had fire around it. Lynn swung the bat, and then... crack. She hit the ball with incredible force, and the bat broke into a million pieces, and it hit Strike Man in the face. BLAM. Strike Man. Cuckoo clock chimes. Stupid speech. Good game. Matt. Let's get him. Matt turned into Shagan. Lynn. Let's blast him. Combo time. Will. You got it. Shagan. This is gonna be awesome. Lynn had a ball of lava, and she threw it, and Will fired a blast of lightning, and Shagan fired lasers. Lynn. Will and Shagan. Volcanic hatred bomb. The blasts combined with the lava ball, and it hit Strike Man and went up into the air, and it exploded with incredible power, completely vaporizing him. Crabble-ho-ho-ho-ho-I-am. Me. Yet. Mega Man. Now that is a strikeout. Lewin. Laughs. That is a good one. Me and Nico received Strike Man's abilities. At Stonehenge, England, we were facing Sword Man, and Lenny and Harley Quinn were fighting him. With them were Elizabeth Betsy Braddock aka Psylocke and Tatsu Yamashiro aka Katana. They used a combo on him called Samurai Death / Sword Dance, and they slashed him to pieces and destroyed him. Tengu Man. In Holland, Netherlands, we were walking by the windmills. They were as beautiful, we remember. Me, the windmills of Holland. It's amazing. Lori, these windmills are beautiful. Lola, they sure are. Tengu Man, that's not the least of your worries. We saw Tengu Man. Me, Tengu Man. Tengu Man, that's right. Now you all will be blown away. Nico, I don't think so. Nico went at him and punched him in the face and fired Sun Shenron's finger energy beams. Nico, Tengu Man, you have failed this universe. Fires Shade's shadows at him. Red Hood, it's a good thing Brittany and I killed Shade while Lincoln, Bisley, Earth, Lainey, and Lana were in nowhere. Me, you said it, Jason. Lori fired a blast of wind and blew Tengu Man away, and her children spun him around in a tornado. Lori, combo time, guys. Roxanne, you literally got it, mommy. Lori and her children fired blasts of wind, and Haylin did the same slash. Nico, whirlwind spin. He fired energy wind. Lori, her children, and Nico, razor wind death storm. The blasts combined and shredded Tengu Man apart into ribbons. Me, yet. Toad Man. Now we were facing Toad Man in the Florida Everglades. With them was Queen of Atlantis, Mara. Irma, to Toad Man, hey, leapfrog. Drinks are on us. She fired a blast of water and it was hurting him bad. Toad Man, the water. It's tearing me apart. Cassidy, oh, that's not the least of your worries. Combo time. Lily, let's get him. Mara, let's. They fired blasts of water. Irma, Cassidy, Lily, and Mara, Maelstrom shred deluge. The water ripped apart Toad Man and he was in 1,000 pieces. Me, that takes care of him. Nico, yep. We got Toad Man's weapons. Along the way on our journey we encountered robots that looked like different animals, and Lisa reprogrammed them and they now serve her. Final montage. We faced Tomahawk Man in San Lorenzo Canyon in New Mexico, and Ben as Heat Blast, Kyan, Lori, and Ben's friend Kai, which surprised us that she was here, used a combo on him called Element Sword Slash and it destroyed Tomahawk Man instantly. We faced Top Man in Lisbon, Portugal, and Lana, Lily, Lisa and Irma used a combo called Water Chain Restraint, and Lisa and Lana reprogrammed him, and Top Man now wants to make Dr. Wily pay. We faced Torch Man on Kilauea Volcano in Hawaii, and Lola, Tyranny, and Lyra used a combo called Volcano Punch Assault and she punched and burned him until he was ashes. We faced Tundra Man in Verkhoyansk, Russia. One of the coldest towns in the world. Lana, Cassidy, and the Fox Quince used a combo called Element Ice Shredder and reduced him to scrap. In Morrison Speedway in Colorado we faced Turbo Man, and Bobby Fletcher was there to help us, and we used a combo on him called Turbo Lightning Dragster and we turned him into Flaming Roadkill. We faced Wave Man on Mentawai Island in Sumatra, Indonesia, and Irma, Lily and Aquaman used a combo on him called Mega Tsunami Impact Shredder and it blew him apart into 1,000 pieces, and he was now sleeping with the fishes. Literally. Next we were in Wellington, New Zealand. The windiest place in the world, and we faced Wind Man. Lori, Haylin, Supergirl, and Naruto used an awesome collaboration jutsu called Wind Style, Super Hurricane Rasen Shuriken, and it completely obliterated Wind Man instantly. We faced Woodman in the Congo Basin, and Lainey, Young Tsunade, Riley, and Krista used a combo called World Tree Slam and it crushed Woodman and he was flatter than a stack of crepe pancakes. Lastly we faced Yamato Man in Tokyo, Japan, and Vince slashed him apart into 1,000,000 pieces for mocking the honor of the samurais. Me, now we have one more robot to face and he's on Pluto. Proto Man. We were on Pluto, the farthest planet in the solar system and we saw the infinitely vast darkness of space and the sun was just a tiny star from Pluto's distance. Me? Wow. Look at Pluto, guys. Lori, it's literally really cold here. Lisa, it's a planetary body of methane ice firstborn elder sister. Me, and it's just amazing at what the New Horizons satellite showed us from 3.67 billion miles away from the Sunday. Lainey, it sure is. I can't believe that the sun is that small all the way from here. Lola, it looks like a small star from this distance. Lana, it sure does. Proto Man, it does look amazing, hey? We saw Proto Man. Me, Proto Man. Proto Man, that's right. It's a pleasure to meet you, JD, and you will be the biggest bounty I'll ever have. Mega Man, Proto Man. Listen to me. Dodges a shot from Proto Man. We're not enemies anymore. Don't you get it? You're not in your right mind. Proto Man tries to fight the mind control, no choice. Me, no, you always have a choice. I froze him in ice. Me, let's use our combo on him, Mega Man. Mega Man, you got it, JD. I fired a blast of lightning and Mega Man fired a blast of energy. Me and Mega Man, lightning knockout blast. The blasts combined and turned into a huge stream of lightning and it knocked him out. Lana went over to Proto Man and found the computer chip that was making him do Dr. Wily's dirty work. She removed it and broke him out of the ice. Me, Proto Man, are you all right? Proto Man, yes I am. Thank you all for freeing me from Dr. Wily. Now I'm going to make that madman pay for everything. Me, we all will. We already dealt with all of his robots and got the robots Dr. Light made back. Let's go, guys. We set out for home and to face Dr. Wily. Dr. Wily. In the Sahara Desert was Dr. Wily's lair. It was unmistakable because of the skull on it. Dr. Wily, blast that JD. He and his friends have ruined all my plans. Suddenly a massive fiery explosion blasted through the ceiling of the fortress and we came in. We saw him and he was not happy to see us. Me, Dr. Albert Wily. How nice to meet you in person. Dr. Wily, yes. You ruined everything. Me, we show no remorse in doing so. Your days of terrorizing Megacity and all the robots everywhere are finished forever. We played all your devilish games and brought the pain to your minions, and we brought the robots you controlled back to the side of Dr. Light, and now all that's left is to finish you off once and for all. Lincoln, get ready, Dr. Wily, because this is your last day alive. Proto Man, to Wily, you did it to me. Planted that chip in me. Controlled me. Wily, I didn't control you, Proto Man. I liberated you. We both know that you wanted Mega Man dead before. You should be thanking me. Proto Man, furious, let me show you how grateful I am. Fires shot at Wily. Mega Man, we are all more human than you ever will be, Wily. We all went at Dr. Wily and savagely and viciously pulverized him. Nico, Albert W. Wily, you have failed this universe. Fires Electro's lightning at him. We stopped 2 hours later and he was begging for mercy. Wily, please. I'll do anything. Just don't kill me. Stewie, oh, you've got the wrong idea. We're not gonna kill you. Wily, you're not? Stewie, grins evilly, no. Your former buddies here will. Dr. Wily saw the robots liberated from his control. Elec Man, you are finished, Wily. They blasted and thrashed him until there was nothing left of him. Me, that's it for him. Burn in hell, Dr. Wily. Nicole sealed his spirit into the book of vile darkness for all eternity. Clawful was eating all of Dr. Wily's food. William, you know, Clawful. It's kinda adding insult to injury that you are raiding Wily's fridge after we just killed him. Clawful eats a chicken leg, well, he's not gonna need the food anymore. We laughed at that. After we got all his research and experiments, we decided to blow up his lair. Mega Man. Final smash time. Cyborg. Let me start us off. Cyber Laser Storm. Cyborg fired a massive volley of lasers from multiple laser cannons all over his body. Mega Man. Mega Legends. Mega Man shot a black hole bomb and it pulled in the fortress. Mega Man summoned Mega Men from different universes and they fired energy beams of different colors and it hit the black hole. Me. Let's do the grand finale. Nico. Let's do it. Me. Nico. May. Mega Man. Roll. And Dr. Light. Humans and Robots Alliance Force. We fired laser blasts and they combined at one point and they fired a massive laser and it hit the black hole and it exploded with incredible power. Crab. The explosion completely obliterated all traces of Dr. Wily's fortress. Nothing of it was left. Dr. Wily had officially been silenced forever. Mega Man. That's the end of Dr. Wily. To the viewers, remember this folks, the worlds of robots are both interesting scientifically and psychologically and it can be both good and bad. We then went to Central Park in New York City for some rest and while in the park we found something rather surprising. It was a statue of Lily and Balto and it was made as a commemorative honor to her heroic deeds in Alaska 84 years ago. After the break we built awesome houses for the robots and to make sure that Dr. Wily's legacy never returns, we erased all knowledge of Dr. Wily from existence forever. Only us and Dr. Light have the knowledge of him. This was an epic adventure. The end. Another fanfiction complete. Mega Man was an awesome game series. The only part of the games that I am well familiar with is Mega Man 4 and that was back when I was a little kid. Nico-chan 11 and me did the ideas for this one. Thanks man for the help as always. Let me know what you all think. I'm sorry it took so long to write this chapter. See you all next time. Mega Man is owned by Capcom and Nintendo.